Well, let's see how we go. And we have liftoff. Clear the tower. Starting a gravity turn. Now, the nice thing about the joystick right now is that the keyboard, you get very abrupt changes. And you may have noticed the top of this swaying back and forth. Well, it's the shuttle is essentially one huge fuel tank right now. I'm very, very gently tilting it over. And even if you don't need this sort of a joystick. If you have a regular joystick to control it, it's always much better to control a flying vehicle with a joystick than doing it with a keyboard. I'm not even using SAS for this launch. $15 kilometers. I'm at. Okay, I always like being at about 45 degree bank when I hit 25 kilometers. I always find that does a good job for me in terms of being efficient. Liquid booster separation. Approaching SRB separation. We have SRB separation. Nice step. And yes, I am going, this is going as high as I can go. This is going to go into planetary, but what I want to do right now is this. 3, 2, 1. We have a good fairing separation. Okay. Hello, Black Jundle. We are launching a space shuttle in order to go capture an asteroid. Thank you. The majority of that is KS-3P, and I'm eagerly waiting for the author to come out with these GUI update. But right now it's all config file. And I'm pretty much using stock. Okay. I'm keeping it at a low throttle because you can see how it's wobbling. Okay. Part of that's SAS, but part of that is the fact that this thing is so darn heavy that at this point it is much heavier than the main tank. It's a Mark 2.5 space shuttle. So yeah, it can launch on the side, but I always launch it like this inside a fairing. So what I'm going to intercept is this one. Oh, I keep moving that. I have no idea. I've never been able to successfully get a traditional shuttle in space. And like I said, I'm going to have to probably in the later versions because I'm not sure that this one's going to have enough capacity to be able to go to Duna and some of the other things in the in that whole thing, but we'll see. I suspect that SAS, it's overcorrecting, which is causing some of the wobbling. So now that I turn SAS off, we're doing fine. Definitely in space now, in orbit.
Vanilla, wondering about what I do with the next.
Sao ergens beginnen med tack för fisken.
Mẹ vợ phần yêu. Mà ở đây nó vào bắt đầu điều cái gì này.
So we're doing this right.
Here we go. Yeah, no, that's right here, there's that.
I don't know when it's going to happen. Okay, so what's happening is that the asteroids enter the SOI around here. Okay, so what I'm doing is I'm going out early to catch it. Okay, I'm going after the 931, I believe. Because I need to get out of the SOI in order to plan this. Once I'm over here, I can then... Yeah, I'm not going perfect. It'd be nice if I was going a little more backwards. Okay, so that's going to help a little bit in terms of getting me there. Going behind Kerbin, which worked fine for the first shuttle I did.
Hello, coming up.
Oh, stop that. Maneuver. Okay. I think that's all I'm going to do for right now. All right. So I do want to check. What I had done was I had edited the save file to make these guys. One was a Class A and one was a Class B. I'm pretty sure that 931 is the Class B, but I'm just going to double check that. Just give me a second. Oops, wrong one. Shuttle challenge. Saves. Challenge. Persistent. I do hope that's not a Class C. I think that's going to be a Class C. That's going to be a little too big for the ship to bring back. Well, we'll see. It said size equals 2. That's the problem. And I think what may have happened was that I've gone through a number of, yeah, that's a Class C. Well, let's see what happens. It'll be entertaining if nothing else. It's not a big deal. You're talking about on these guys, right? Yeah, these are locked. Okay, so let us get out to here. And one thing I could do, if I wanted to, I could exit to the main menu, go back and re-edit that to a size 1 instead of a size 2. I may end up doing that. Because the idea here was to bring back a Class B, not a Class C. Okay. But I want to make sure that I can get there first before I go make those sort of changes. Okay. So, I forgot. Ozzy did a sub, and I have this thing whereby I give away a game, reader's choice based on what's in the file, for every sub that I get. So, let me get this set up. It's going to be a 15-minute timer. Come on. Wake up. If it ever, there it is. Yeah, there we go. Okay. I see I have 3 people already subscribed. So type !SUB to enter the giveaway. Type !giveaway in order to see what games are available. Okay. We want to intercept target at a chosen time, and that would be do it here in 6, 12, 18, 24, 240 hours. And after 600 seconds, create node. It's going to be 1065 delta V burn. Let's see if I have that. I have just under that. Now this is going to be actually a problem. Okay, let's see if let's remove it. So it hits over here in 74 days. What's 70 times 7, 14, 21, 28? 280 hours. That's a little better. That's in 52 days. Okay, I'm getting, my math is off. So let me get a calculator. Okay, 74 times 6 hours per day equals 444. That makes more sense. For 40 hours, create the node. That's actually worse. Okay. 330 hours. 100. Remove all nodes. $1,000. So oh. Ah! $1,021. $1,045. Let's try 180. 998. $40. 972. Which will pretty much use this up, and our relative speed would be 1,000 meters per second. Okay, in order to slow down, I have a couple of nukes on here, 2 nervers here and there, and this whole thing has something like 7,000 or so. It's hard to say without redoing this because I also have jet engines on there. But okay, so I want to do this. Where are the nervers? Yeah. Okay. Oh, it only has a 1,940 meter. Oh, that's because. Okay, it's after that. Yeah, 5,000 meters per second. That makes more sense. Okay, all right. So let's see what we do here. Okay, we get to this node in just under an hour. Okay, I'm going to go out to the main menu. I'm going to re-edit the file so that it is a Class B instead of a Class C, and then I will come back. Okay, so SAS on, do that. While we're waiting here, extend solar panel because I'm sure my EC is down to 0, just about. Okay, now the reason I'm not doing extend all, because these guys also have solar panels, and then they'll extend into the shuttle. And that extend all comes from a mod called All Your All. There we go. And EC is coming up. Great. Okay. So I'm not using RCS because I have an hour to the burn, and I'm trying to preserve the RCS as much as possible. Good thing is that it's all coming out of there instead of in here, right? Alright, I had a problem with jettison the other day. Okay, I have to remember that. I need to make a note because I found I had a bug with the jettison the fuel. Let's make a note of that here. problem with Okay. That's just a nice little note, so I'll be able to come and look at that again later. Okay, did I? Alright, I just started the timer. So again, exclamation point SUB to enter the giveaway, exclamation point. No water, it wasn't that. I was trying to, I have a mod called PWB Fuel Balancer, and it's been enhanced with the ability, I'm not going to do it, but to jettison resources. Okay, I was trying to jettison all the liquid fuel out of the shuttle, and it was failing. So I had to actually do them individually, one at a time. Hello, Dr. Doof. Dr. Doof, he is another great streamer. He is doing a mixture of Factorio and KSP, and if I understand it correctly, there's this mod. Dr. Duke could probably let you know what it is, which interfaces between KSP and Factorio. So in Factorio, he's building the rocket parts, I believe, and then he's bringing those into KSP in order to actually build the rocket and fly them. Oh, Doc, thank you for the host. All right, so let's see what we got here. Now I want to execute the node. Oops. Oh, there it goes. Good. Okay, that looks like that's about it. Okay. And what I need to do right... Huh? What happened to that? Remove all nodes? Okay. Turn that off. And I also want to temporarily disable my joystick for right now. Okay. Let's see where we're at. Yay, I'm not going to be anywhere near, I hope, Kerbin. We'll find out soon enough. So we have an intercept there. We'll have a relative speed of 1,000. Separation will be 200 kilometers. We are too far away right now to be able to do a fine-tuning of that. And what I could do is this. Intercept, we can change the fine-tune to closest approach. And we can create the node, but it's 0.3 meters per second. It's too minuscule, and there's too much error. So I'm just going to remove that. And actually, right now we have 14 meters per second of delta V in the big tank. We don't need it. It's a real. At this point. We don't need 14 meters per second if we get to that, okay, because it's just hard to maneuver. So I'm just going to jettison the tank and just making sure that I jettison the right thing. Okay, do it. Alright, so jettison main stage in, oh crap, 3, 2, 1. Okay. There, you can see it separating slowly. I had the separation force of virtually 0 Okay. Now, gonna energize the nervers. Okay. And just give them. I just want to move just a little bit away. We have 5,000 meters per second here, and let's go. Here's hoping that we don't run back into Kerbin's SOI. I don't think we are. I think I did good this time. Yep. Okay, good. Fine tune. It's still only 0.9 meters per second. It's still not enough to really to do a good job, so we'll warp a little closer. Okay, fine tune. I keep hitting the wrong thing here. 1.3 meters per second. Okay. Gonna go a little bit more over to here. Okay. Okay. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to create the node. I'm going to get the ship aligned, and then we'll see what happens. Create the node. Okay, so once this is done, once we've settled in, I'm going to remove it and then create and execute. Okay. Should be the same. Okay. So now we are separations 23.3. That's a lot better. We reduced it by 90%. Okay, not enough. Again, I'm going to do the same thing. Remove it, create and execute. Okay, remove, create and execute. Okay, good. Separation 1.9 kilometer. Perfect. Now what I need to do is to match velocities with target at closest approach. Got here, it is a 15-minute burn. Because we're using nukes. Okay. If I had thought about this, I would have had these nukes available. But we'll be fine. So basically, that's going to use up around 20% of our fuel. We'll have to see what happens, okay? So we got the node created. Let us get ourselves pointed the right direction. 5 minutes left on the timer. Again, exclamation point SUB. And to enter, exclamation point giveaway to see what's there. Okay. I'm just going to do an execute. Well, actually, before I do that, this is in 2 days, 5 hours, right? So what I want to do is to go to over here, and then I'll do a save, because I want to be able to come out and go back in case the asteroid turns out to be too heavy. So I'll be doing this as a named save, which would be Alt F5. Click save. STS-9b-1 pre-rendezvous. Save. Great. Alright. Now I'm just going to do execute. Execute the next node, which is in 1 hour. Target. Do that much. Target is 1024. I need to be retro to the target, not that. Okay? And I'll do that at 70%. Yeah, 70%. We'll see what happens with that. And that'll be 1 hour 46 minutes. So the burn will start. Be nice if it showed us where the burn would start. Right about it's a 15-minute burn. Okay, so we're going to be burning somewhere around here. Okay, and by going, instead of going to the, I'm pretty sure the Metro was sending me on a wild goose chase. Yes, it is, Jackie, and that's what I've been working on. You don't want to burn toward the target. You want to reduce your speed to the target to 0, and then you can approach the target. You want to do it such that when your speed is close to 0, you're as close to the target as you can be. Burning straight toward the target, it would be the wrong thing to do. My problem is I have 1,000 meters per second difference in velocity. I need to kill that. All right. Do that. So somewhere around here will be pretty close to 0 in relation to the target, and then we can maneuver closer to it. I'm not concerned about SM8 this. Oh, what the fuck? I'm sorry. Why did it suddenly do that to me? happened. I don't know. Okay. Anyway. So we lost a little bit, but once we're not moving that much in relation, then we can maneuver close. So this is what I'm looking at right here, the difference in speed between us and the target. So I must have hit something by accident. I don't know what. Let's do a little time warping here. The mech job for doing this sort of a maneuver isn't really that good. It doesn't take the length of time of the burn into account. What's really interesting here is that this is going down a lot faster than this. Exactly. Most of the time when you have high delta V, high TWR, it doesn't make that much difference. But here, the amount of time it takes to do the burn is a significant part of the maneuver. Very significant. So this is doing better. It looks like we're not going to be that close. I mean, it was assuming at 200, literally a 1 kilometer separation at our closest, and we're definitely not there. But once we're done with the burn, we can then once we're down to a very low number, then we can accelerate toward the asteroid and get a maneuver. I wanted to get a little closer. Here, that's going to be 38 kilometers. I'm looking for the interceptors all the way over there. Good. Whoa. Okay. Okay. What I'm doing now with MechJeb is I am going to use it to fine-tune the closest approach. And then I'll do it by hand again. Good. Okay. So now, in order to slow down, we have to 137, 135, I should say. Whoops. Okay. I'm just doing this. So 13 minutes before the intercept. Okay. So when we are about 12 minutes away, that's when we will do the burn. We're 31 minutes away. Okay. I said what, 13 minutes? All right. Close enough. That's a 5-minute burn. I'm just using this to count. It's about 5-minute burn, so I can. We have plenty of time. Our distance right now is 64 kilometers apart. So I'm actually going to let this go down to 4 minutes. 31 kilometers apart. 5 minutes. I'm going to go down to 4 minutes and then I'll do full thrust.
That is the fuel filter.
$19 kilometers apart. And stop when we get down to 50 and redo this whole thing. Okay. Now I'm going to go until it's 2 minutes apart. It is a 42-second burn. So this I can actually let MechJeb deal with it. 42-second burn, and because we're close enough now, this isn't that bad. We are a kilometer away.
For like an hour fluttering a sea bush. I'll make that jump for those animals. I can't.
500 meters away. The MechJeb was a little late again. Okay. That should be okay. We're not going to be that far away, so it's fine. Once we're not moving, I'm going to take a look at it to see how big it is. Okay. We've now rendezvoused. Okay, let's take. And this is a 9.9 tons. All right. I think I can live with that. All right. So unfortunately, I have to go to work.